That's usually how it goes, though, ain't it?
He had like one of two choices. I mean,
it's like you either get promoted, or, I mean, but come on, SpongeBob wasn't gonna find another job. Like, where the fuck else is he gonna go?
Wendy's.
I think one place that SpongeBob, if he worked at,
they keeps trying to steal the Baconator's secret formula.
Like, imagine SpongeBob just trying to like work at a Chipotle and he just loses his shit because he doesn't flip anything. He's just like, I don't know, rolling burritos on the line, and it's just like completely throws him off. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't I flip anything?
Love.
Like,
there's no love, no soul.
Yeah, it's just bad hours and shit. Corporate. I don't even know. I don't know.
Pay probably.
Yeah, like Chipotle workers. To all you guys who are listening, if you are Chipotle workers, like I feel for you. Like I see you guys in the news every fucking week about something, and
Chipotle is not a home. This is not the stove I know. I would trade it all away if you.
Well, David, now you can't sing. Now you can't sing
if
again.
You'd come back to stay.
No, you messed up. You can't sing anymore. That's the rules.
My voice already hurts, man. I started my new job yesterday. I'm speaking to the public. I'm loud. I'm proud. I forget to warm up my voice sometimes. Even when I was warming up my voice before, like, this podcast, I couldn't reach the upper register of my falsetto. That's how I know that, like, my voice is a little strained. I can even feel it, and I haven't been drinking my tea, so I'm good enough to go for the podcast, but you know how it is, man. It's welcome to the Double D Experience.
Welcome, everybody, to the podcast. We are your hosts, Double D. That's me and me. Fuck this other guy who's talking. It's going to be my show today. No, not really.
like fucking cat. Well, first of all, fuck you, Dennis. Second of all,
when and where?
You just named the time and place.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck me yourself, you coward.
You think I don't have the balls?
David, I'm like worried if, let's say, that ever did happen in another universe, like some Marvel what if shit. Like if we did try to fucking, God forbid, like, but that herniated whatever the fuck, like your disc like is still there in this universe too. It's like we're about to do an emission or whatever, and you're just like, oh, like it's like, what the fuck, you camera right? It's like, no, my back. I need to go to a doctor.
Well, Dennis, if the SSRIs slowly taking away my sex drive day by day aren't gonna stop me from hooking up with anybody, the bulging disc in my back will.
Bulging disc, there you go. God,
that's what's going on.
That does sound gay. It's like, I don't know. Bulging. This is kind of gay.
Bulging. Welcome to the Double D Experience. Sometimes funny, sometimes serious, but always off the cuff. It's what we do here. Welcome.
Our second intro of the episode.
Yes, so, dude, the intro's so nice. Got to do it twice. You know what I mean? You can relate to that, or alternate universe, Dennis, like taking the Cuban sandwich cock from alternate universe. David, he definitely can. He can relate. Because apparently he's also kind of gay.
I guess our counterparts in an alternate universe would be kind of gay, yeah.
Well, if you believe in like the infinite, if you believe in like the multiverse theory where like every possibility is, then yeah, there is a universe where we're both gay and having sex.
I don't know how I'd feel though, like seeing another version of myself, because it's like, whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, okay, this is me, right?
Yeah.
And then you literally see another person that's like, literally you, just in another universe. Like that would throw me off like so much, and it would probably make me want to kill that guy, because it's like in my head it's like there's only one me.
Yeah.
like fuck this other guy, I'm gonna kill him because there's only one me.
Dude, I would be a little more like,
I don't know where I was going with that.
I have no idea how I would feel seeing another me,
like a clone, I guess.
Yes, having sex with a man. I think that alone would already disturb me in one way or another. But here's the actual age-old question, and like SNL has done sketches about this. I'm pretty sure other media has done something about this. And I know my answer, but I'll ask you first.
Mm-hmm.
If there is another you, like literally another you, like it is like straight up Dennis, like to the T, like a literal clone of you.
Oh, just in terms of looks.
I guess, yeah. Maybe like his personalities could be also pretty much the same. I'm talking if it's literally you, like an alternate universe of you or clone of you. If you fuck him, is that gay?
If you fuck a clone of yourself, is it gay?
Yes, because it's literally you is the thing.
I mean,
but at the same time,
I think it all just stems, and I think I'm saying this as probably as bluntly as I possibly can. I really do think that it's immediately gay as soon as my dick touches my clone's asshole.
Right? Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, you're still fucking another man, right?
It's like it's just by the action alone. It's like, that's pretty gay. You're like, it doesn't even change the fact that, okay, yeah, that is yourself. And I think I've even heard the question of like, oh, if you could suck your own dick, would you? And if you did, is that gay? I mean, personally, for me, and even for that question, it's like, I still think that's gay because it's like, like, it's like,
it involves putting your mouth on a penis.
The thing is, too,
that is like, I got made fun of in high school by like 2 other dudes who were with me because like we were having that debate, and I'm like, no, I think that's kind of gay, and they're just like, the way they saw it is that like, like they at least get the sensation of being blown, and that is yourself, so it's not the same way. But I'm like, dude,
mouth to dick, it's still mouth to dick.
Feeling like the musk, the manly scent of a cock in your face, all up in your mouth. It's like, you don't care if that's you or somebody else. It's like, that's gay.
Yeah, it's still like, a dick.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, we don't have to. It's 2021. We don't have to keep defending.
I was referencing Seinfeld. You fucking.
I don't watch Seinfeld. I don't even like Seinfeld that much anymore.
Don't you like anime?
He's not even that funny.
Don't you like anime?
Who? Me?
You.
Yeah, I do. Why?
So why don't you like Seinfeld?
David, just because it's the greatest anime in the universe doesn't mean that I have to like it, okay?
All right, fine. You got me there. All right, I guess I was profiling a little bit, or
I'm more of a cultured man, David. I like Corey in the House.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that specific show. I knew you were gonna fucking say.
I honestly,
I'm a fan of anime myself. Some of my favorites include Corey in the House, Hannah Montana, Seinfeld.
I still love how that just took off after that. Like, everyone just started saying,
my name is the Cowboy Tanaka.
I think he even like broke character for a split second right before it cut to.
He laughed. He started laughing. I just wanted a piece of that helicopter's ass. You feel me? I just wanted a piece of Percy's ass. You feel me? You were excommunicated by the gang, the psychopaths. I am the League of Shadows. All right, that's enough.
Before we get into another hour of like Bane references.
To segue that into voice acting, though, just of today, besides the fact that it is SpongeBob's birthday today, actually, the anniversary of the show, they were celebrating that over at the American Dream, which is where I work now. I work for the Giant Entertainment Retail Center, literally one of the biggest malls in the country. I work there now doing some product demos. And it is SpongeBob's birthday. So they had, like, some of my, like, team members and whatnot, not me because I'm the demo guy, like, going around, like, giving people SpongeBob quizzes and offering them little prizes while they wait in line for the Nicktoons theme park. And it's a really good thing that they didn't choose me to do that. Because I would have started fucking fighting with these kids.
Oh.
Think about it, like, okay. Like being the grown-ass diehard fucking fan that I am, I'd be like, what? You don't fucking know, like, how Doodle Bob died? You don't know what Patrick yelled when he got hit by his bowling ball? Are you fucking fake fan? Are you serious? And then they would have started fucking crying. They would have started like crying and shit.
You would have gotten fired.
They're having a horrible time. And then they come and be like, David, what the fuck are you doing? You're making this kid cry. I'm like, this little shit doesn't know dick about SpongeBob. How are you going to come to the Nicktoons theme park and disrespect this man on his birthday? Oh, fuck. No, it's a good thing they didn't give that to me because I would have probably would have gotten arrested, not fired, if I'm being completely honest. But in actual news today, I had a friend, right? Because we'll get into this later as a topic, but there is literally
you had a friend? Like he died? Like
yeah, I killed him today.
Oh, Pog. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Based.
but based Pog champ.
Based. Oh, I would have loved it.
Based Pog Champa caught in 4K being down bad.
I would have loved it if like Filthy Frank was still around when like Pog and Based was like a thing. Like I really.
Oh, he would have. Oh my God.
He
Filthy Frank today in the age of fucking Twitch. Oh my God. He would have been trending every goddamn week. Every week for being like a problematic and shit.
Someone needs to be problematic. Someone needs to be problematic in this world. There's got to be someone. You know, it's
I can agree.
It's like Tony Montana said. He's like, you know, you need people like me. That'd be Filthy Frank. It's like, you need people like me.
But yeah, no, a buddy of mine. We'll get into this later. Like,
okay.
But because I want to say this really quick because the context of this clip, the context of what I'm going to say is important.
Go ahead.
There is a matter of fact. Let's talk about this first.
Okay.
There is. I'm not kidding about this. If like, any of you listening don't know this announcement, it's all everybody on my Twitter feed is talking about because, you know, we're all Smash players and whatnot. Yesterday, this was announced. Fitting for my first day of work at the American Dream Park that this was announced. Mm-hmm. There is, this fall, going to be released a Nickelodeon platform fighter. It's a real thing. It's completely real. It is basically a Nickelodeon Smash Brothers game. Complete with tech. The developers confirmed it has wave dashing. And fucking rollback netcode. I shit you not.
Oh, okay, wait, David, then.
The Nickelodeon fighting game has rollback netcode.
I have a few questions.
And Smash does not.
Okay,
Dragon Ball Fighters does not. Street Fighter 5 does not. But the Nicktoons fucking fighting game. Rollback netcode.
I have a few questions.
It's gonna be the greatest game ever made, Dennis.
I have a few questions for you, David.
Please, yeah, ask away.
Okay, first question. When is this thing coming out? Did they have a release date yet?
This fall.
This fall, okay.
Yes.
And let me ask you.
I'm probably going to be pushing this game, actually.
Oh, please do. Push that shit real hard because... Look, when... when a fucking... who's even making this game? Like, THQ?
It's the guys who... It's the people who made Slap City.
I don't even know that game.
Oh, Slap City is another platform fighter that was relatively popular for a while before it died off. It's like a very derpy Smash clone, but it is an official game. And it sort of died down, and people still play it, but it died down in popularity, you know, for the fact that, like, it's all these original characters. You know, that's a hard thing to sell. Smash is so iconic and prolific because it has, like, all the greatest video game characters that have ever been fucking created all in this fighting game together that makes a world of its own. Now somebody got to do that with the world of Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Okay.
And there are mad characters confirmed, like SpongeBob, of course, a bunch of SpongeBob characters, Patrick, Sandy, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in it. A lot of old-time Nick characters are in it as well, like fucking Ren and Stimpy are gonna be in that shit, as well as like a lot of other older characters. It's like Helga from fucking Hey Arnold. Like, dude, like, I'm not even kidding, like, straight up, everyone is here. It's a Nickelodeon fucking platform fighter, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm saying this as a Smash caster. I am more excited for this game than I am for the final DLC character for Smash. I'm dead serious. I'm with every whole heart of my being. I'm not saying that for the meme. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, he doesn't actually mean that. He's just being no. I'm legitimately more excited for this game. I doubt it's going to have, like, I don't know if it's going to get treated like a meme or if it's going to have that longevity. Like, people on my feed seem to be serious about it. But at the very least, for a little while, probably a couple of months, I'm down to go in. It's probably going to be, like, if it's horribly unbalanced, Patrick's belly flop is probably going to be fucking invincible and, like, push your shield away on stun, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. But it's gonna be fun. And it's going to be so derpy. Like, I'm not going to take commentary for that game seriously, unless I have to. You want me to get on, like, the fucking, like, Nickelodeon fighting game stream and talk about fucking frame data, you goddamn virgin? No, I'm gonna be making, like, SpongeBob references left and right on that shit because I can. Alright? And if you have a problem with that, you can suck all 8 inches of my SquarePants cock. No, but Dennis, it's legitimately a real thing. I'm so hyped for it. It's called Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. Kind of wish it was just called Nickelodeon All-Stars, but that's what everyone's going to call it anyway. So
this is one of the greatest things I've heard.
Right?
Like this year. Like I'm looking at this Polygon article and I'm just like, I'm not actually reading it, but I'm just scrolling down and I'm just seeing all these fucking meme tweets that all these people posted up here. And then it's one of Donnie from Wild Thornberries and this motherfucker about the Scooby-Doo.
Yes, Nigel Thornberry. He's a confirmed character. He's in it. Eliza, can you get me some ointment for my left eye? Like, Nigel Thornberry is playable in a fucking fighting game?
There's like Gibby.
This is real?
There's like Gibby and Freddy from iCarly.
Yeah, dude, Gibby. Oh my god, that'd be sick. Oh, I can't wait for the fucking like Nick at Night DLC pack. Play as Bill Cosby.
There's even the master hand. And the hand from SpongeBob, you know, that sailor's
hand?
Yes,
dude, everything we're saying are all memes that have already been done yesterday. Twitter is actually good for once. It's amazing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my fucking god. And none of the Avatar characters are confirmed yet, but you know they're gonna be in that shit. Like you know, Aang's gonna be in that.
I think they'll probably save that.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do some speculation for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl for a little bit. Like, cause really, I know part of like deep down inside of me, like I know this game is gonna be memed to death. It's already being memed to death, like before it's even gonna be coming out during the fall. But part of me is also like, I'm like, I don't know, like there's just like this, like in my heart of hearts, like I want this game to literally kick ass, because it would get, I don't know if it would get Sakurai scared, but I know for a fact, like, you know, there's really no other 2D platformer kind of fighting game out there that I guess competes with Smash. And if somehow this one,
none that has any chance of like really exploding. Like there's what is that game? What is the 2D one? Why am I forgetting its name right now? Rivals of Aether. There's Rivals of Aether. There was Slap City. I remember PS All Stars, but that game, you know, obviously is dead for a lot of reasons. We literally have all the PS All Stars that weren't in that game in Smash. Like Cloud was not in PS All Stars. He's in Smash.
Yeah.
The Belmonts were not in PS All Stars. They're in Smash.
Yep.
Fucking who else? Like who else?
Persona. Joker from Persona 5. But Joker. I mean that also came out like Persona 5 came out like way after PlayStation All Stars like whole like lifespan. Like so I mean that's, you know, can't really be helped, but
yeah, no competitors right. Like you were saying.
Like basically. And that's why I'm thinking, like, you know, there is, I don't know, like the gambler in me, like, and I guess because like I'm a bit of even like, you know, a stock guy sometimes, and I'm just thinking like if this game does take off, right? Yeah. And if let's say it does like not blow like BTFO fucking Smash, but at the same time, like if it does like catch a lot of momentum and like, you know, people are like maybe if the game is mechanically savvy enough and people kind of realize like, oh shit, this game's actually a lot more intricate than we think it is.
It might be. The devs literally confirmed it has wave dashing among other tech.
Which kind of already tells you that I think these guys were doing their homework from other 2D fighting games, primarily probably Smash, looking at everything that they've done over the years and probably like even, I almost feel as if like they probably looked at Smash and just said, okay, we could make the same game, but we're gonna need a new different IP to like kind of, because like, you know, as you said, like trying to have original characters and be like your mainliners for the game,
nobody cares.
Yeah, no one really gives a fuck. But everyone knows SpongeBob, everyone knows Patrick, everyone knows Michelangelo, everyone knows fucking Nigel Thornberry.
Everyone knows Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy.
Everyone knows Gibby from iCarly.
Oh, dude, if Gibby's in the game, instant fucking main, bro. Instant fucking main. He could be the worst character in the goddamn game. As long as I get to do that fucking, like, down B, where he's just like, Gibby!
I really do want this game to fucking take off. Like,
same, dude. It'd be amazing.
Like, just even imagining, like, fucking this thing like at like
Evo.
Fucking like Evo tournaments in general, like actual events, people playing on stage, and you literally, it's not even like, it's one thing if I guess you see like Mario and Donkey Kong kicking each other's ass, but it's like you see SpongeBob and Helga literally beating the shit out of each other.
The meme factor is too meta. It's literally too meta to not enjoy. We are living in a timeline where not only is the Nickelodeon fighting game, the Nickelodeon Smash Brothers game, real, it has a very real chance of competing with something like Smash Brothers. Because you gotta remember, Viacom is one of the major media conglomerates. They merged with CBS. Imagine if they air a tournament for this game on CBS. CBS.
Yeah.
Literally one of the first TV channels to ever fucking exist. One of the biggest ones to ever exist. Smash has been on TV before. We were on the Disney Channel for Evo of 2017.
Right.
And Smash is already, big enough as it is. It's just Nintendo fucking hates us and wants to kill us all individually one by one. And frankly, I don't blame them. Nickelodeon fighting game, though, man. Oh, man. Like this, it's like you said, like having all these IPs together is a crazy thing. Like I think Cartoon Network tried to do something like this once, but it wasn't a platform fighter. It was sort of like a half spin-off of its own thing, and it was sort of like a low-budget game. It wasn't like this big thing or whatever. Same for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was a really, really shitty Brawl ripoff of featuring the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where even the announcer sounded like Xander Mobus. He sounded like the guy, like the announcer from Smash. Like you would just pick your character on the character selection screen and be like, Donatello! Rabid! Because the fucking the Rayman raving rabbits were in that game for some reason. I think Ubisoft made it. I think that's why that happened.
Right.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. That shit got forgotten. Rightfully so. Smash overshadowed it. This, at least, I don't think it's going to overtake Smash. I don't think anything will. But I think it at least has some grounds to either make some great side events or host its own locals. Like, I honest to God think that my locals, not that I go to them anymore because I don't compete in Smash really at all anymore. I think they should host like separate locals if they can for this game and just see what the fuck happens, because honest to God, I would love to be on the ground floor of commentating this game. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to compete in it, first and foremost. That'd be fun. I mean, I have to play in it to learn about it, but I'm just literally just looking at this fucking screenshot. Let me screen share real quick. This is so dumb. Like, I mean, ugh. Hold on.
But that's the thing, though. It's so dumb, but it's like you kind of also still love it, though. Like, that's the thing.
Look at this. It's just fucking Nigel Thornberry punching the shit out of Helga. Look at how she's flying. Does that look? That looks like Smash. They even have a battlefield stage, like with the tri-platforms, that looks literally just like that. Like, dude, like, I mean, and you gotta give it up to Sakurai for one thing. The man literally created a new genre of fighting game. Platform fighting is, it's literally its own thing at this point, which is an amazing thing for it. And
okay, that was also, I think, the Western Air Temple. So that means, like, Aang is probably gonna, and company are probably gonna be in.
Yeah, Jellyfish Fields was already a stage. I saw that. Invader Zim is in this game. I'm already sick of all the fucking Invader Zim mains. That character's fucking broken. Fucking, like literally from a show that hasn't aired in God knows how long. Like, dude, Zim is gonna be the Ness of this game. I'm calling it now. Like, he's gonna be this obnoxious little shit character that, for some reason, we always have a broken one in our region that's from a game that no one fucking cares about, that people do care about still, but frankly, I don't know.
I'm more excited
literally never
for
gonna get a new game again.
I'm excited more for Gur, especially in that game. Like, I mean, maybe Dib, but, like, Dib doesn't really have anything special about him. He's just a really...
Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy is playable.
Oh, yeah,
I think they're going to have fucking everyone, dude. Like, I wouldn't worry about Dib. He's probably going to be in. I'm not going to lie.
I'd rather have Dib's dad, though.
Dude, if Hugh motherfucking Neutron is in this game... Oh my fucking God.
Is this all duck-related, his attacks?
What else like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. There, Weezer. Weezer.
King Goobot, like...
Oh, King Goobot. Oh,
summons Poltra as his ultimate.
Well, let me... I have no reason for me to live. Not all!
Jimmy's mom is also like a playable character. She just hits you with a vacuum cleaner or
dude,
something.
It's like 100-0 matchup for her against Carl. Because he just like gets so distracted.
It's like your controller. Your controller just basically.
A little surprise for you.
It just like any input you put in doesn't do anything. It's like Carl just stops in his tracks and just like looks at like Jimmy's mom. It's like for 5 seconds. Like every button input fucking does that. Like doesn't even matter what you try. Like you just can't face her with Carl.
Like unplayable matchup. You can't even pick him on the character selection screen. It's that bad.
So funny.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, hang out with your mom. Jimmy's mom. I want you so bad, Jimmy.
Oh, fuck. See, my upper register is, like, gone. I can't do my Carl impression right now. And I think my Carl impression's actually good, but I think it sounds like shit right now. Trust me, it's not normally like this. This doesn't happen to me.
I'm better than this.
Dude, I was like an idiot. I was playing with a yo-yo because I was selling yo-yos today. And, like, the one family walked by, like, the one time that I almost hit myself in the face, and the guy was like, nice job. And I'm like, I swear, this doesn't happen to me this often. Fucking stupid. But yeah, the reason I brought this game up in the first place, besides the fact that I want to talk about it, and I'm down to keep talking about it if I'm being honest. I think there's a lot of substance here.
Yeah.
Is because of this.
Today's episode is going to be all about Nickelodeon All-Stars people. Just letting you know that. All right, keep going.
I'm down, man.
Right,
I'm happy I remembered to talk about this, but the reason I remembered is because obviously Smash Twitter is losing its shit at this game. We're fucking insanely excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. Because we grew up with these fucking characters too. It's like we're gonna have another like platform fighting game with a bunch of these beloved characters we grew up with. It's crazy. My buddy, right? He works for Microsoft. He's one of our he's pretty much one of the top streamers, pretty much the top streamer of our area for Smash and for fighting games and whatnot. Very good friend of mine. He messaged Mark DiCarlo on Twitter today. That is the voice actor for Hugh Neutron. Says, how many likes would I need to get so that I can get you to say, ooh, bad DI there, bud. Looks like you're getting 0 to death, Jimbo. As Hugh. And he said, how about 500? It now has 2K plus likes. They got the voice clip. And they're making a video of it right now. Because they're making like a special project for it. I'll link this in the description below. I'll actually remember to do that this time. Dude, this is all real. All of this is actually happening right now. The day that I start working at an entertainment center that has the biggest Nickelodeon theme park, or one of the biggest theme parks, one of the biggest indoor theme parks, like, period, that we have in the area, that's all centered around Nickelodeon, on SpongeBob's birthday. This is all real. This all happened. This is like when they discovered that, like, this is like when they discovered Luigi's files and source code in the source code for Mario 64. Exactly 24 years and 1 month after the game was released. It's just too meta. It's too insane. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, like, there's a the little statue that's in the courtyard of Mario 64. It says L is real 2401. It's been one of the biggest mysteries of gaming ever since the game came out. People thought if you stood on the statue for like 24 hours and 1 minute, you'd unlock Luigi. All sorts of dumb shit. Like the playground rumors that you get for those games back in the day before the age of the internet. And they discovered Luigi's source code in the game because the whole game got dumped online for the first time. And they discovered that literally 24 years and 1 month after the game came out last summer. Like, you can't make that shit up. That actually happened. It was fucking so wild, man. And, like, just the coincidences are real, man. We got, Lincoln Loud from the Loud House. I think they got, like, some characters from, like, their current shows, obviously, that we're not gonna recognize. But they're basically gonna be the Fire Emblem characters of this game. Is all these new ones. No one cares about them. There's gonna be a shit ton of them, but everyone's gonna be like, oh, let the Loud House fans be happy. God. Oblina from Real Monsters. Reptar is playable. Reptar is a fucking character. Ultra Lord. The potential is insane. And you gotta remember, Viacom also owns Garfield. Garfield might be in this game.
Oh, God.
And if he is, I know I said this with like 3 other fucking characters. But Garfield, holy fuck, if he's in this game, I'm going in. Like, I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting fucking everything. I'm gonna be the best Garfield player in the world. You're gonna see me going places, man. At the very least for 3 months, which is probably gonna be this game's long lifespan, I should say. Oh man, I cannot fucking believe this game is real. I really can't.
When was this trailer out? Like,
it dropped yesterday.
Fucking
They literally announced it yesterday.
They planned this shit ahead of time. They had to have, like, at least, like, trying to, I guess, strategize, like, thing as to, like, when they're gonna drop all this, because, I mean, has Smash basically had any news that they're gonna still have another fighter coming out?
Yeah, no, there is one more fighter. There is one more fighter.
They always say that, though.
Well, no, this isn't news, though. I mean, this was announced forever ago.
I know,
the
but
second Fighters Pass has been going on, and now there's only one spot left in the Fighters Pass.
I know, but I always hear it's like, oh yeah, there's just gonna be one more and that's it. One more and that's it. It's always been like, I've always heard that, like, back and forth. Not on Smash Twitter per se, but at least wherever I go, like Reddit or whatever. Like,
yes,
everyone's always kind of like saying the exact same thing. And I mean, you know, to be fair, like, I could see, I don't know, if this game gets big enough that it scares the shit out of Nintendo even a little bit, I honestly feel Nintendo would probably throw more money at Sakurai and tell him, like, you need to make more fighters, or like, you need to, like, add more fighters. Like, this game is literally scaring the shit out of us.
The man's gonna keel the fuck over, though.
Like,
that's the thing.
I think, you know, his wife, it's actually ridiculous how, like,
his wife probably hasn't been dicked in God knows how long. Not even because they don't love each other and that their marriage is dying, but just the guy works so fucking hard, like, around the clock.
He's got that Japanese, like, work ethic too. So it's like he's gonna be there, like, past whatever hours he's got on his job description.
He wants to see how far he can go, dude. I mean, the guy's a living legend at this point. Not only because almost every single game he's put out has been a fucking banger, has been a legendary game, but this guy brought Kazuya into Smash. He brought Sephiroth into Smash. Like, all these different amazing characters, and he's just trying to see how far he can go. It makes you think, like, who the fuck could they even end it with at this point, you know? And that's the scary thing. Because here's what I'll tell you guys real quick. Here's my piece on this. I'm not even memeing here. Real fucking talk. There was only one character left at the end of Smash 4, and that was Bayonetta. And she killed the fucking game. She legitimately ruined it. Even after they nerfed the character twice, he was still absurdly overpowered. That can still happen. That can still happen in this game to Ultimate. It's very possible. Smash 4 was the most balanced Smash game until they released Cloud. And then subsequently until they released Bayonetta. Because they wanted the DLC characters to be broken. The DLC characters in Fighters Pass 2 are insanely good, but there still is nothing game-breaking in Ultimate. The game is still insanely balanced, despite how many characters there are, and that's on Gons. But there's still one more. And it could ruin the game. Dante is not going to be in the game. He's a Mii fighter, so we're safe. Dante is broken in every fucking fighting game that he's ever been in. There's no way he's not going to be busted in Smash.
I honestly loved him in Capcom versus, I think it was SNK a while back.
You and a lot of people.
I loved him. I think Virgil, honestly, was more broken than him, personally.
Yeah, maybe.
Virgil was pretty... like, OP was, like not even cutting it as far as, like, where Virgil was at, and I'm not like, when that game was at least like, I suppose taking off, because, like, I'm talking about, like, the year or like half a year when the game first came out to, like, I guess a year afterwards, and most people that I've seen who play the game or who played the game played mostly Devil May Cry characters. And I've seen a lot of them start with Virgil as their, like, first round. And
just not have to use their other...
And yeah, they didn't, like, if you're good enough with Virgil, it was almost like you don't even need the rest of your team. Yeah, otherwise, like, you could use them for support, sure, but it's like, other than that, it's like, why do I even need you? Like, I'm Virgil. I'm, like, the most greatest fighter in this game, like, ever. Like, I could dick on all of you with literally one hand if I wanted to. Like, that's how good I am. And that's the thing with also Smash. Like, and again, I don't play Smash, like, so competitively or even, like, casually per se. It's like usually only whenever friends are around. But, like, as David even said,
when it's at
like,
a party, right?
Yeah, like, for the most part, like, yeah, like, everyone had memes about Virgil when that game came out, like Capcom versus SNK. I think that is the right one, but like everyone had memes when that game. Oh, Capcom versus Marvel, I think that was the one. Yeah, when he like, everyone was memeing that like, you know, this guy is literally like, he owns the game. Him and Dante, like, I think I also mained them too whenever I played, and like I absolutely loved their playstyle, and that game is as technical as you could possibly get with, like, I guess 2D fighting games, but it was sometimes like, and I think this kind of goes with a lot of other 2D fighting games. It's like, if you get locked in a combo, sometimes that's over for you. Like, it's done. Like, if this guy has his combos down pat, this guy could basically kill you within the span of that one combo. And I've seen it happen for so many games, and it's like one of the reasons why that for at least 2D fighting games that I've played, like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and even Capcom versus Marvel, and a few others.
Who do you mean? Goku? Be more specific.
I was playing Broly for a while, and then
I was joking at the fact that
like,
there's like,
you know,
6 Gokus in that game.
Yeah,
dude.
there's like fucking literally like, oh, there's a regular Goku, there's Super Saiyan Goku, there's Super Saiyan 3 Goku, there's
Kid
literally
Goku.
Goku, yeah, Kid Goku, and
Goku
when he
Black.
was a Goku.
Yeah.
And this is a little off topic, but when I heard that Goku Black was an actual character from the anime, I was like, who's fan fiction leaked? Who the fuck? Like, who made this shit? And then like I actually found out it was real, and I'm like,
They hire a fanfic writer or just
literally Goku Black. Like, come on, like,
yeah.
But yeah, like as far as this, going back at least, like I was going off on a tangent, but going back to Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, this bit of a long ass name, but whatever. But
everyone's just gonna call it Nick All-Stars. It's fine.
Yeah, Nick All-Stars. Yeah, exactly. Or Nick Brawl. I don't know.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
I personally, again, I want this fucking game. I want it to do well.
And here's the thing: it might. And do you want to know why?
I have my reasons, but I'll say yours first.
Like I said, Dennis went off on a bit of a tangent while I was making this point, so I'll reiterate it back again.
Sorry, apologies.
No, dude, this is what we do here. Stop, shut up. You gotta remember, like, everyone's saying, like, Ultimate is, like, such a balanced game despite all of its fighters, and it's true. Like, obviously there's top tiers, there's mid tiers, there's high tiers, whatever, but every character in this game is legitimately capable of stuff. It's not a meme. It's easily the most balanced of the Smash games, easily. But there is still one more character. And a lot of the characters in Fighters Pass 2 are really, really good. None of them were game-breaking. Sephiroth, he's insane. He doesn't break the game. Kazuya, he's insane. He doesn't completely ruin the game. Like, he's got a frame 7 jump squat in a game with universal frame 3 jump squat. That's pretty bad. And there's reasons that they balance it in the way that they do. But the point is, this is all the same stuff. All the same stuff that we said, felt, and was basically true about Smash 4 before DLC ruined that game. Cloud came out, he was absurdly broken, and then he was nothing compared to Bayonetta when she dropped. We all know, like, Bayonetta got memed on to shit, and, like, even casual players know, she ruined that fucking game. Ruined it. Like, the game was so much fun, it was so good, and she fucking killed it because she was legitimately that broken. There was nothing you could do about her. I'm not gonna go into the details as to why she was. Look up Hugh's Smash 4's broken video or whatever, or, like, watch any Bayonetta Smash 4 VOD. You'll see why that character is fucking stupid. Which, again, is why I'm glad Dante is not in the game, as Dennis went on that rant before about him, because he would have been fucked, just like Virgil. But, here's the thing. Bayonetta was the last DLC character. She was the last character in Smash 4. They nerfed the character twice. She was still absurdly broken. Who is to say that they're not going to do that again? Who is to say that whoever this last DLC character is might not ruin Ultimate? We've gone this far for so long. Doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. This last character might be really, really stupid because Smash 4 was the ultimate Smash game, was basically literally Smash Ultimate, until they ruined the game with Bayonetta. They could do that again. And here's the thing, if they release this last DLC character Q4 of this year, which is when they're pretty much expected to do so, they're not going to save the last fighter until next year. And they did confirm this is the last fighter for this game. if they drop this last DLC character and the character is so broken and they're like, yeah, we're done patching the game now, bye. At the
Which could happen.
Which could happen. It's what happened with Smash 4.
It's what happens for a lot of games too at the end of their life cycle. They're just
last
that's it. Okay, we're done. Next game's coming out in like 2 years. Just reserve it and just buy it.
The last patch for Smash 4 literally was just created to nerf Bayo. It didn't change any other characters, and every patch changed a lot of characters in that game. That's how fucking broken she was. They could do that again at this game for quarter 4. And if they do that at the same time that Nick All-Stars drops, I think that has a legitimate chance of actually increasing Nick All-Stars' chances to be really legit and actually hurt Smash's syndication sales. Later on, like after the game is pretty much done being updated, that could actually happen if we have a legitimate big alternative that's not Rivals of Aether, that's not independently made like Rivals, like Slap City or all this other stuff. One that has this insane corporate company behind it in the biggest media conglomerate that exists today out of like 4 companies, on par with like Disney and News Corp and those kinds of people. That's different. That's like, it goes back to what we said about Nick All-Stars before being different. It's not like Slap City where you have all these characters no one gives a fuck about, like this derpy duck-looking motherfucker. No one cares. It's like Nickelodeon IPs. Nick-a-fucking-Lodeon. I work at the American Dream. There's a giant theme park there, all themed around it, that's celebrating SpongeBob's birthday today, giving out like guests and prizes to people who can guess like trivia about SpongeBob. That was in my meeting this morning. Nickelodeon is fucking huge. We all know that, and now there's going to be a Smash-style game with them. I don't think it has any chance to kill Smash Brothers. Nothing will kill Smash Brothers. It is fucking Smash Brothers.
But it could scare Nintendo though.
In the wallet. Yeah. Exactly. Nintendo only listens to their wallet. They're a top Fortune 500 company.
Yeah.
Of course they're only going to listen to the wallet, and they've already made so much money off of Smash, but you know they want more. Nintendo has legacy titles, and this is a big thing that I do as a Nintendo brand ambassador. I don't just sell the new shit. I push the new shit, and like, but you'd be amazed that a lot of the older titles sell even more. Odyssey still flies off the shelves. Ultimate still flies off the shelves. Breath of the Wild still flies off the shelves. Mario Kart 8 still the top-selling game on that console. This is what Nintendo calls their legacy titles for the Switch. The games that they released God knows how long ago, but they're still fucking selling like they're brand new, basically. That has the potential now to actually hurt Ultimate a little bit, not too hard, but just a little bit, where Nintendo will
it's not
going to
kill
notice.
It,
but the point where Nintendo will at least notice, and like it'll hurt one of their syndicated legacy title sales. That will get them to actually notice something, and I don't know what would happen with that, but holy fuck, if we live in the timeline where people stop playing Smash,
Nintendo.
This is the last thing that I thought would ever happen. It's like two worlds colliding that I never thought would as long as I live. Like, I literally still kind of feel like I'm in a dream right now as I'm talking about this.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though.
It's real.
Like a fever dream, like just out in the open. And yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, it is actually real. Like, it's fucking.
Oh God,
ridiculous.
Dennis, are you okay? You looked like you were having a nightmare. David.
No, David, if I found you in my room after I woke up from a nightmare, I'd be like, what the fuck you doing in my house?
I'd be like, dude, you fell asleep while I was here. Like, we were just playing video games, and you got bored and took a nap.
It's 3 a.m. What the fuck you still doing here?
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Plays Smash. Plays Nick All-Stars.
Oh God, my voice is cracking so much you can't even hear it.
You're cracking more than me now.
Yeah, dude, like I told you, I played Mario Party with my friends last night as well, by the way. We were screaming a lot. We did a chance time where I lost all my stars and coins to the motherfucker, and then in literally the last turns, I landed on a chance time and did the same thing to him. I was screaming my lungs out. It wasn't good. So I can't even do my impressions. On the episode that we're talking about Nick, I can't do my impressions spot on enough, man.
We will also...
3 a.m.
You could save your impressions when this game is released later on this year.
Oh, yeah.
But because we're gonna have an episode for that, you can bet your asses, ladies and gentlemen.
God, fuck stupid fucking belly flop, dude. That move is why is that move fucking Why is that move fucking plus on block? What the fuck? Why is Patrick fucking brain dead? Literally, not even just him, the character. Fucking invincible ass, like, down B, like, frame fucking 3, dumbass movie. I can't wait till people are unironically complaining like this about Nickelodeon characters. It's gonna be so funny.
Maybe they'll nerf it. I don't know.
They're not gonna fucking nerf Patrick.
Patrick.
Why is Powdered Toast Man even in the fucking game, man? Fucking stupid range.
To be fair,
I cannot wait until these complaints are actually real. It's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna go into the characters for a little bit. I genuinely feel that they couldn't have picked a company cinematic universe better than Nickelodeon for this game.
Yes, there's debate for maybe Cartoon Network, but I agree with you.
Because that's the thing, like, Cartoon Network's OGs, and even I guess some of their modern stuff, like, I guess people would like remember it. Like, I think Gumball, like, you know, everyone remembers a bit of Gumball. Like, I honestly thought that show was like pretty fucking funny sometimes, and like I kind of threw me off as to like how mature the jokes were, and I was like, oh fuck, oh, they really said that? Okay. And even regular show, Mordecai and Rigby, like, if they ever like got a 2D fighting game, like, I probably think they would be two characters in one rather than separately, because truth be told, and this is just me going off of regular show just for a little bit, Mordecai and Rigby were funnier when they were together. When they were by themselves, they were really not funny, especially Rigby. I honestly thought Rigby was an insufferable little shit by himself, but like when he's with Mordecai, he's so much more tolerable, and I'm like, okay, like, you get a pass, you little fucking raccoon.
I would love to taunt with them, like, after just like bodying someone's stock, just being like, yeah.
But then
another taunt would be like when they ham bone. Like ham boning. Oh my god, that would be an actual taunt. Let's fucking go. That'd be sick.
But now going back to Nickelodeon, like, and as I said, like, I think they couldn't have picked
Johnny
a better...
Bravo. Oh my god.
If, I don't know, maybe, who knows? Like, this game has first... It's gotta take off first.
Yeah, that's
when it comes out. It's gotta take off. It's gotta at least... First thing it's gotta do is that when it launches, there can't be, like, a crazy amount of people complaining about 1 or 2 or 3 things about the game. Like, and I'm talking like big things too. Like, they cannot fuck up launch. And if the developers are serious enough that I don't think in their heads they want to compete with Smash, but I think in their heads, like, they at least want this game to at least succeed in the next 6 months after it launches. You know what I mean? Like, they want it to kind of just at least do well a little bit for a bit of time. And I think for them, it's like they're probably literally looking at Nintendo and Smash and like how they've been basically advertising that game from launch to now. And the main thing that gets people coming back to a fighting game, at least for a lot of casual players, which is like the general populace of any game, is new characters. They've probably seen all of Smash Direct's, like basically new character trailers, like, thing for Smash Brothers, and been like just taking down notes. Just literally constantly taking down notes, like, write that down, like, character reveal trailers, we need more of those. They know what sells at this point, because they've been basically doing their homework with Nintendo. Like, I don't think it would be extremely retarded if they didn't basically, from beginning to end of Smash Ultimate's life, see how they did it. Like, because the game is still fucking selling.
Yeah.
So, like, now they're probably thinking, like, okay, like, we gotta, like, I mean, the thing is, too,
because I'd say the only IP that's truly more recognizable than SpongeBob that Nintendo has is Mario. That's truly more recognizable than him. And because I would honestly argue that Zelda is not as popular as SpongeBob. I would say that. And not that Zelda's unpopular. Zelda's massive. It's a worldwide phenomenon. But that's compared to SpongeBob, who's like, was the king of cartoons for as long as he was.
People were literally making fan shirts of it. You know, like that fucking like how, like, they always portrayed SpongeBob as if he was, like, from Boston or whatever.
Yeah.
He's, like, real mean and shit. Like, literally people were doing that with him because that's how iconic he is, at least here in the States.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, he's pretty big everywhere. I've even it was so weird. Like I was
big in
in
Japan. You've seen that commercial, man. It's like Happy Centunic SpongeBob.
Literally
Commercial's
showed
amazing.
up in my feed. It showed up on my feed one day, like Japanese SpongeBob, and I'm like, okay, like let me hear what they sound like. I saw a lot of stuff from the States, like basically being dubbed over in Japan, and it's actually not bad if like I guess if you can like basically tolerate or not tolerate, but like if Asian languages don't like grind your gears somewhat, like and if you could actually like you could kind of get into it, like, and if you even watch anime, that's even just a bigger plus. Like you know how Japanese sounds and kind of rolls off the tongue, so like you kind of like at least understand like what the language sounds like.
What was that game? Like Jump
Force.
Yeah, Jump Force. Yeah, that shit flopped.
It sucked, and it shouldn't have. That's the thing.
Art style was stupid too. Like 3D was a bad choice. They should have made it like it's a fucking anime fighter. Why didn't you make it an actual anime fighter? Like have it play like one. I don't get it.
It looked so plastic. And that was the problem with it too. It just looked disgusting to look at. And
like imagine if Smash like was anime style.
Yeah.
Imagine how fucking stupid that would look. It's like it doesn't fit.
The thing was too, and a lot of people argued like, well, that's why like fighters, Dragon Ball Z fighters like took off because like like it was almost like a 2D fighting game that followed at least. It wasn't 2D strictly. They did have, I believe, I don't know. I guess they're kind of 2D models. I don't know where to put fighters as far as like 2D or 3D, but like it looked 2D enough that it looked as if like, okay, they're like, I'm fighting within the anime, like that sort of thing. And now for Smash, fuck. Keep getting them mixed up now.
Dude.
Nick Smash.
It's already happening.
Yeah, like Nick Smash, we've had 3D models for Nickelodeon games before. Like, especially the SpongeBob games, we had Battle Bikini Bottom and all of those. And like...
Which got remastered.
Yeah, which got remastered. Yeah. Like, and I thought it looked fine. Like, 3D Nickelodeon characters, like, they're cartoony enough that if they turn 3D, like, I don't give a fuck. You know? Like,
yeah, it's not like anime where like despite being from so many different universes, like they're also still distinct from one another. That
the art styles literally are all
drifting away from that is careful, which is interesting because you look at Joker in Smash, and he looks pretty good. He looks really good. I was really scared with how he was gonna look. I mean, not that I'm not a Persona fan. I've never played it, but I thought like when they announced him as the first DLC character, I'm like, yo, he's gonna look fucking dumb, and he didn't.
That was because though Sakurai has such a hard-on for Persona. Like he was literally publicly heard saying like I'm literally playing this game like every fucking day, like in between breaks and everything. I'm
neglecting my wife even harder.
Because this game Persona is a 120-hour game.
Yeah.
So you gonna sink a good chunk of time into
RPG, JRPG, RPG,
exactly.
my friend. Them games are time sinks. I'd play them myself if I wasn't a fucking adult. But
like, and that's the reason why. Like I knew like they're not gonna fuck it up. Like, like Sakurai is not gonna let them fuck it up. Whoever the 3D modeler was, like he was probably over his shoulder, like no, make his hair look a little scruffier, make his eyes look a bit more, I don't know, chinkier. I don't know, like he just looks like make him look more Asian, like or whatever. Like I know for a fact, for him, that was like such a big deal for him. But going off of that, like going back to Nickelodeon,
it looks good, right? Like it doesn't look weird.
It looks good. Plus, I'm also wondering if they're ever going to get... If, let's say, I'm pretty sure, since all those IPs belong to Nick, like, all those shows are Nick's IPs, I really wonder if they're going to get at least the artists themselves who made those characters to, like, come in and at least be, like, in an advisory sort of, like, sense, like, kind of... Because, like, we're probably going to get a lot of main characters from a lot of these shows. But then after that, there's always like characters like who are fan favorites that are not exactly like part of the main cast, let's say. Like fucking Harold from fucking Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Big goofy ass, like funny enough, he was also football shaped. He just had like a stupid head. Like he just had like really big stupid cheeks, but his head was like a stump or whatever.
Spider.
Imagine Grandpa. Fucking short man, and he just kicks you off the ledge.
Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, they already. I just have a feeling the roster for this game is going to be so massive. If Ren and Stimpy. There's like a Ren and Stimpy character confirmed for this game. It's not Ren or Stimpy. It is Powdered Toast Man. It makes me think like they have somebody who's like that specific, like who's not even like the main star of that show. That's insane. Or maybe Ren and Stimpy just aren't in it because Nickelodeon wants to disassociate with that because Ren and Stimpy was made by an actual pedophile and had an adult show. That's a good point. I kind of forgot about that. Maybe Ren and Stimpy just aren't in it then. That's possible, but whatever.
I still love the show though. It was
it's a little before my time. I don't remember.
I watched a couple.
I've seen the porn one instead. Like that's the one that FX made.
I watched a couple of episodes and I thought it was actually pretty funny for the time. I know that it was definitely around the time where like I guess people didn't really take censorship too seriously. Like a lot of 90s cartoons and even before that, like, you know, there was a lot of shit that kind of flew off the handle and then most people didn't realize how bad it was until like a couple of years afterwards. So they're like, oh, okay, we can't put that on the air anymore. Like, so we got to take that shit off.
Dude, let me screen share this again real quick. Look at this. This is Smash. Look at it.
That's Final Destination right
It's
there.
literally just Helga like hanging on the ledge while like Leonardo is like ledge trapping her. Straight up. It just looks
Lucy Loud. Who the fuck is Lucy Loud?
I think that's like a modern show.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying, like the Fire Emblem of the Fire Emblem of this game, basically. But before we go any further, apparently they have released this video, and I'm going to play it in the microphone for you all right now. We're gonna. This is the first time me or Dennis is listening to this. Let's take a listen. All right.
No, bad D.I. there, bud. Looks like you're getting zeroed to death, Jimbo. Your mom says you're groggy. No.
Oh my god. My friends got this guy to do this.
500.
Literally, I was just at their place the other day. My fucking friends messaged the voice actor of Hugh Neutron and got him to do a Smash thing. Oh my lord.
That's fucking amazing.
This is just the world we're living in right now, man. Like, to sum this up for you, at least this part. Yeah, not gonna kill Smash. Could at least get their attention, like, for, like, the syndication of the game. Like, if they feel like they're gonna lose sales to, like, be like, oh, the last DLC character for Ultimate's out, and the character's also broken, potentially. So let's just move on to this new platform fighter.
It's like, wait, where are you guys going? No, don't go, come back. Like, it's not like everybody, but like a good chunk of people leave.
Dude, somebody made like a meme of like you know, Will Smith like standing alone in his living room saying like Sakurai during the last fighter announcement. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It's like an IP as big as this actually has the gall to threaten Smash at the best possible time for them. During Smash Ultimate's lifespan, like when it's like really like dropping new characters, nah. That's not going to happen. But now the game's been out for years at this point. It's still Smash, so it's going to prevail, and it still will do well in syndication, but possibly not as well as some of the prior Smash titles have, maybe because of this game. I'm probably getting a little too ahead of myself here. I'm just saying, I think...
because the game hasn't even come out
yet. Yes,
so
I'm just saying, with the timing of how this game is coming out, which you said, and I agree with you, they might have done on purpose, it's possible. Not sure if it's going to happen, but it's possible. That's all I'm getting at here. Day one cop, though. I'm getting this fucking game. Day one cop. I mean, I don't know if I should get it for PC or... Series X, PS5, PC, Switch. It's on everything.
Damn, even on PC? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. So I'm down to get it for PC. It'll probably run better on PC. God. And then, then we could play it.
Oh yeah, fuck, we could.
Oh fuck me! Imagine
you're probably gonna body. You're probably
I was about to say I've never played fucking Nick All-Stars. All right, we've played it the same amount.
Yeah, but you play fighting games more than me, so like you're gonna body me.
I only play Smash.
It's the same fucking game, David. We literally went over this.
All I'm saying, dude, is I can't wait to see combo videos that play out to Stadium Rave. Like, tell me this. Like, I'm just saying, like, the first combo videos that are gonna drop with Smash, and I've joked about that forever. I've literally tweeted in the past, if SpongeBob were ever in Smash, this would be the fucking, like, this right here. This would be the song that plays, like, for his combo video. Yeah. Imagine if this song gets remixed for this game. Like, dude, Nickelodeon has a fucking huge library of music, too. It's like they actually have potential to make a Smash game, content and all. Like the massive content that game has and all, with the Nickelodeon characters. This game is real, and it's not even just memey. It has every fucking right to exist.
It's literally checking off all the. It's literally checking off all the lists. Like they're checking off the list that basically Smash checked off too.
Yeah,
it's got an abundance of characters that they could literally pick and choose to put in their main cast and then save for DLC. A whole plethora of characters. Literally a fucking plethora. Like, they have so many to choose from that I'm pretty sure that's going to be the hardest for them to pick and choose, like, okay, which ones are we going to put in the main line and which ones are we going to save for DLC? Because, again, that roster, again, it could be massive.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if they have, massive. Like, they confirmed Helga from Hey Arnold before Arnold.
I want Arnold, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like they confirmed Helga before Arnold, and they're, dude, Helga's
Arnold.
Yeah, dude, Helga, they're not going to put Helga in the game, but not Arnold. Like, you know Arnold's in it.
But,
that would be
but
dumb
Helga's
as fuck.
Helga's a bit more of a fighter, though, than Arnold, though. So I kind of understand that a little bit. Just a bit. But
I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, Plankton and...
But where's Aang? Where's your fucking greatest Western television animated series character, fucking Nick?
Dude, he's in it. They're not going to skip out on that.
I know, but I'm standing by that also. Like, y'all could fight me. Like, I still think Avatar: The Last Airbender is the greatest fucking piece of Western television animation
you remember when Cartoon Network rejected that show? Fucking idiots. Like, it's just like, dude, it's literally just like when HBO rejected Breaking Bad. You fucking dumb fucks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
that's out on a couple billions of dollars.
Vince Gilligan talked about it as well. He said, like, they were so rude to him in the meeting. Like, one of them was on their phone the entire time. Like, those pretentious... I'm telling you, dude, like, HBO is the most pretentious fucking network, and I'm so glad they didn't get Breaking Bad. Because not only did they not deserve it, they would have ruined it. Or at least it wouldn't have been the same, but I don't want to get into that right now.
HBO, going a little bit. Like, they have good shows under their belt, but I honestly feel it was... Sopranos was one of the few shows that basically made watching television dramas like that actually enjoyable. So HBO... Also, David Chase also, like, the one who made The Sopranos, he had his own beef with HBO, and there was also some, like, a lot of think tanks were, like, always kind of talking to him about, like, we don't really think a character like Tony Soprano, like, would really, like, take off. He wouldn't really be attractive to a lot of viewers, but now everyone fucking knows who Tony Soprano is. So, again,
Viacom own HBO.
Do they? I don't know.
Because if so, is Tony Soprano going to be in the Nick All-Star game?
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo. It's not even like a fast character either, but like he's a
powerhouse in a
way. Yeah, like you just can't knock him down at all. It's just he's just too fucking fast.
This Gabba has officially been gold.
I can't do that voice at all, but
Gabagoo.
Gabagool. Oh,
honestly, I love Tony Soprano, but yeah, it's like one of those kind of examples where the television network doesn't really know what they're doing. Sometimes. Yeah, it's just how it's sometimes how it be. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But for a lot of these greats that took off, a lot of them was because, or when they missed out on a great and like they were about to, like, let's say, acquire it and like let them serialize it and public and like air it. The ones who missed out on that, like I almost feel as if it's not even because, like, it was a big miscalculation is basically what it all boils down to. Because some people... I mean, Breaking Bad, if you really look at it, like, from a glance, like, the first season was fantastic. Yeah, of course. Like, and it just got better and better as the seasons went on. But for a lot of people who are airing their first season of a television show, like even the producers themselves almost feel as if like, oh, this is not going to take off. But like David Chase with Sopranos, he did not think that show was going to be as big as he thought it would be. And same with Vince Gilligan with Breaking Bad. Like, it's after that first season that they realized, like, okay, we got like not a moneymaker, but like we got like a lightning in a bottle here. Or like
learn that magic formula, man.
Yeah, it's like something. Like, we got something magical in our hands here.
Honestly.
And it was the same for even Lord of the Rings. When Peter Jackson tried to, like, go to other studios to try to, like, pitch this to, like, it was eventually Harvey Weinstein's company that, like, eventually did say, like, okay, here's your budget. Go to fuck off to New Zealand for, like, a whole year and just film it there. and here's the money, all the money that you need, all the money that you could possibly need. Like Harvey Weinstein was the one that basically greenlit that movie, and sometimes this all just comes down to like a lot of it is hard work because like Peter Jackson and a few others who've had shit like that happen to them, like, you know, it's because like, you know, they were already fantastic, but it just always takes that like lucky break, you know, getting your foot through the door. But in this case, it was more like you're gonna kick the door open because you got like a massive, because it's all turned out to be a massive success in the end. And now going back to Nick, like, this is gonna be one of like, this game is basically gonna bring back a lot.
Why is there a list that says funniest Cartoon Network characters ranked on a website called moms.com?
It's because, like, you know, moms gotta, like, you know, be able to talk to their kids. So it's like, oh, you know, Johnny Bravo, you know, he's a womanizer and he sexually harasses women. You know that? And it's like, Mom, I'm 20. I know who the fuck Johnny Bravo is. Like,
I'm sorry to have interrupted you for that. What were you saying?
And I feel as if it's gonna bring back a lot of these characters on the map because, I mean, aside from SpongeBob is never gonna stop airing. Like, forever.
They will milk that shit until Steven Hillenburg comes back as a zombie.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. They fucking spat on that man's grave.
At the same time, though, with this game, nobody knows who the fuck Hey Arnold is born after 2000 or 2005 or whatever. Like, and it's
again the Smash effect.
And this is also, this game, when first Smash Brothers came out, it was, the main thing that attracted everyone was just like, oh, I know those characters. I played those characters. Like, and how they're going to fight each other. It's the same level, like, same mode of attraction for this game as well. It's like, oh my God, like, I love those characters. I love Hey Arnold. I love Reptar. Like, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, the very fact that they even have the Ninja Turtles. I didn't even know the Ninja Turtles were owned by Nick. But
yeah, they've owned them for a while.
The very fact that they even have those already tells you that, like, there's going to be a lot of, I'm going to say it, boomers coming out of the woodwork and being like, oh yeah, I grew up with Teenage Ninja Turtles, and they're going to be playing the game for that reason. Yeah. It's the same for all these 90s cartoons too. Like, everyone, like, no one fucking knows what wild thornberries are.
Yeah.
In this day and age.
No one remembers that anymore.
Also,
that's
fuck
even,
that show.
So early from my time. It's
I didn't really like that show to begin with.
Yeah, I don't even remember too much of it. I know it's just about a girl who can talk to animals. It's crazy, man, because, like, Smash, of course, has that effect where you're like, oh my God, it's Pac-Man. Pac-Man's in the game. And, I mean, I feel like Pac-Man's kind of the exception that proves the rule, because I feel like even Zoomers probably recognize Pac-Man, but I'm probably wrong about that. I'll probably go into work tomorrow and they won't recognize him, and I'll want to kill myself even more than I already do now.
You pull up a picture of Pac-Man, it's like, do you know who this is? It's like, no. Is it like a cheese half, like, with the piece taken? Like, what is that? It's like, all right, never mind.
No, never mind, dude. Here's the gun. Here's the doctor's note.
Or you drop down from the 3rd story of the mall and just, like, basically just let gravity take you.
Literally, my suicide note is like, they didn't know Pac-Man. There's just no reason. That's all it says.
I don't want to work with people who don't know who Pac-Man is.
Yeah, but dude, I feel like Pac-Man might be that anomaly, but I totally agree. Like, all these Zoomers don't know wild thornberries. Why the fuck would they? It's way before their time. And it's the kind of thing that can bring people together off that, like, from old and new characters being recognized. It's the beautiful thing about Smash. It crosses generations. It was so much more than just the Nintendo fighter that it used to be, the celebration of Nintendo. The game is a celebration of gaming now. That's what Smash is. Not just fucking Nintendo, of gaming. It just happens to be made by, like, pretty much the #1 video game company in the world. And, now we're going to have something like that, but for the world of Western animated television. Or of, like, just very popular animated television in general. It's like, it's one of the only things I can think of that could even justify that. Like, I'm looking through the list of Cartoon Network characters. I think they could have easily made a platform fighter for themselves as well. Not like that CN Brawl All-Star shit that, like, didn't have that just didn't have that didn't have, like, a budget or anything, like real big to it, like this game clearly has, like, especially with the tech that's implemented into it. It has rollback netcode. Like, they put effort into this fucking game.
Something that Nintendo fans have been begging Smash's developers, I guess even Sakurai, like, to put in, but apparently they didn't.
Literally never gonna happen. They don't care when Nintendo it's gonna sell. These guys want their game to be, like, extra quality because they know like they're not going to be guaranteed successful. Even though, like, I think this game is going to do really well. It's already having great publicity in, like, the first 2 days of its launch. And like I said, all the recognizable characters and whatnot. What other fucking game could have done something like that that's going to bring generations of people together over something similar, like video games, or in this case, like, animated television? You'll have, like, diehard old SpongeBob fans talking with new SpongeBob fans. People who love, like, whatever this new show is. Loud House. Loud House. Like, we don't know what this is. It's a new show. It's a Zoomer show. It's what the kids today are watching. We don't know that, but we'll learn about it through this, and then they'll learn about, like, Hey Arnold through us. It'll be like worlds colliding, and, like, it'll actually bring people together for that, just like Smash did. And I don't think there's very many other IPs or any other media types that could do that. What are you gonna do? Like a journalist fighting game? You'll have, like, Tucker Carlson in here, you know, squaring up against fucking, what's the dude, Wolf Blitzer? No, that's not gonna work. That's real people, and it's about something fucking lame like politics. That's not fun. That's not escapism. What else are you gonna do? Anime? That would never work, clearly. Jump Force had so much potential if it was an actual anime fighter, but I digress. There isn't too much that could have been done here, man. I think Cartoon Network could have done this. Probably Disney, if I'm being honest. If Disney made a platform fighter, I think that could actually work.
They already have something like that. It's called Kingdom Hearts.
Well, it's not a platform fighter, but
it's
not a big old crossover
like
thing. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Disney already conquered that in their own way, and I think a JRPG was perfect for Disney, despite Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah.
Wait, David.
Let's not.
I actually thought of a comparison between like Smash and like Nick All-Stars, and I'm comparing them to Hot
Is it
Women.
funnier than 24?
Anyways, I was like,
come on.
I know, but in my head I was like,
25.
Should I even dignify that with a response? But
and the answer was no.
So I was like comparing these two games in my head and comparing them to Hot Women. And Smash is basically
naturally.
Is like a really hot woman. She's kind of milfy, you know, like spin around, you know, but like she knows what to do to kind of get you off. Nick All-Stars is like the same girl, but she actually like cares about you. Because it has a lot of shit that Smash doesn't have. One thing being rollback netcode. A feature that that's like basically a blowjob or a type of sex act that you've been wanting out of Smash, but she just won't give it to you. So you go to this other girl and she gives it to you.
Like
that's
she only lets you come on her face like when it's your birthday.
Yeah.
And even then you gotta like play your cards really fucking right for her to let you do that.
And the Nyx girl literally lets you come inside her. Like that's literally like how fucking like that's how like goat she is compared to the other girl over there. Like that's basically
Lord.
In my head. Like there really isn't a better comparison in my brain.
What a fucking analogy!
Because literally, it's like they got everything. You know, looks wise, it's like they got the big titties, they got the pretty face, the big ass, like everything that you ever wanted out of a woman physically.
Yeah,
but the Nick girl gives you a little more. You know? Just gives you a little more that just makes you go like, I'm gonna drop this bitch, like, you know, or at least even makes you think about it, you know, because it's like, if you're not committed to one, it's like, okay, like, you know, sometimes like I just want to have passionless sex and I'll just go to Smash, but it's like you want like real like love making / like fucking that's also got a bit of like I guess emotion attached to it. It's like I think that like the Nick girl is gonna be the game that everyone's gonna be like, oh fuck, I'm catching feelings. I'm catching feelings for.
Hearing you say that, as somebody, you're not a member of the Smash community, but you described that analogy better than anyone in the community actually could have, because you actually understand people.
Like.
That's the thing. It's like you made that analogy. You hit the fucking nail on the head. So many people legitimately feel that way about Smash. Like it's an abusive relationship with them where... Because there's a lot... Most people still have fun with the game. Some of them don't, but they're addicted to it. And you just described that. And now you're going to be able to have like sort of that same experience, but with someone who loves you. just as attractive, but someone who's gonna really let you do that shit, like you were saying. Like, Dennis, I know you were sort of half making a joke. That analogy
that was half a joke
one of the greatest analogies I've ever heard in my life, if I'm being completely honest.
I'm gonna even go expand on that a little bit, because you know how new characters, like, you know what they are to this, like, let's say girl analogy? They're
Fire
like new
Emblem.
outfits. Yeah, they're like new outfits. They're like new outfits that, like, you know, the girl wants to try on
dude,
for
I
you.
can't wait to play as
like,
fucking what is the hold on, the Lucy Loud. I can't wait to play as Lucy Loud in Nick All-Stars. Like, no. Go continue.
But that's the thing though. Like, Nintendo's running out of outfits.
Yeah, like, who else can
she's gonna like there's really, you know, after this last character, like, I have a feeling if, like, you know, again, if, like, it's gonna be like two girls trying to compete for your dick, but, like, you know, the Nick girl's like a little more enthusiastic because she has a bit more to bring to the table. Like, she's hot too, and Nintendo girl is hot too.
Third one's a lesbian. She's just there for the other girl, but she's just batting her away the whole time. She just wants you.
Third girl is PS All-Stars, like, just like, well, please love me. Why won't you love me? And it's like, sorry, PS All-Stars, you're like a 6 on a good day. I'm sorry. Like, these other two bitches,
I don't even think PS All-Stars is a 6 on a good day.
These other two bitches, they just know how to do it. They know how to love me. And this one right here, points to Nick, just loves me a little more than that other one.
And this one knows how to love you all over. It loves you all over your Xbox One, all over your Xbox Series X, all over your PS4, all over your PS5. Gives you that sloppy toppy on your Nintendo Switch.
And lets you come inside her.
Puts you right in the dock and lets you come right inside her PC. This thing's on last gen. It's on PS4 and Xbox One too. Yeah.
This thing,
if it's cross-platform, oh my god.
This girl, this Nick girl, this game is a fucking champion. And she's a soldier too, because she goes the extra mile. The Nintendo girl doesn't go the extra mile. Plenty of things about that game that I've been hearing constantly, and I'm not even a part of your fucking community, that it's always missing. And this other game, this other girl comes out swinging with not only her big titties and ass, but also, like, you know, out like come on my face, like come in me, like, attitude. That's what you want out of a game.
Do you think Sandy's gonna have a kill confirm called Bust a Nut?
I mean, I hope so.
I really hope that. I'm gonna tweet that right now before I forget. Hold on a second. That's Twitter. That's tweet worthy.
And these are my closing thoughts with it. I don't think, as David said, that this game is personally gonna kill Smash, because Smash is really like thoughts. Everyone's always gonna be fucking thoughts, you know? Like, there's always a market for thoughts, and it's a big market. But this game coming out is like the market for people who want a good game and want to have a good time, but it also helps you, like, not helps you, but it just gives you a little extra, more than Smash. Because truthfully speaking, this game is the same as Smash, just different characters. That's how I view it, at least. It's the same fucking game, just with different characters. And it's got a few more extra things under the hood that it could do better than Smash. And it actually has, compared to Smash. Again, being rollback netcode. It is, I don't know. Like, I personally feel like it could be a contender, if anything. As far as bad bitches go, like in the 2D platformer, like, kind of genre, like, the Nick All-Stars is kind of a bad bitch already. Like, she's just untested right now.
Hype for it already, yeah.
Yeah, like, we haven't gotten our hands on the titties yet. I mean, on the game.
Yeah. So it could be Jump Force. It could literally be Jump Force. We don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying it looks more faithful than that. Like, just even from the screenshots alone are telling me that. And from the character rosters, the characters that are confirmed already, it's telling me that. I haven't even talked about my boy Danny Phantom. Oh, fuck yeah. Like, dude, he's in it.
But there's, like, I want more Butch Hartman characters, but apparently that's not even on the list yet.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Timmy's gonna be in it, of course. Cosmo
I know,
and Wanda,
but, like,
Cosmo and Wanda are gonna be the fucking ice climbers of this game.
I want Jorgen von Strangle.
How could you make Jorgen not fucking absurdly broken? come on. That power, that range, his specials would be crazy because he's still a fairy technically.
He's also just big, like huge.
Yeah.
Too. Like
maybe he'd be combo food then. I don't know. Maybe he'd just touch him once and then like you wouldn't be able to get out.
But guys, that's my analogy for smashing the Nick All-Stars.
Yeah.
Like David, I want you for your thumbnail to make Nick All-Stars and
Shut
I
up.
want
Just
them
don't
both
even
to
say
be
that fucking
no. Like,
sentence.
listen. They're gonna both be two hot bitches, but the game covers are gonna be over their faces. And then I want you to put on the bubble for the Nick All-Stars. Like I could do everything she does, but I have rollback neck codes. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, something like that. I think it would sell.
Oh Lord. Twitter jokes. Only you'll find it here at the Double D Experience.
She like whispers to you, it's like, I have rollback neck code. He just like busting under your pants. It's But yeah, guys, that's at least my closing thoughts.
I think that's pretty much our show then. If we're being honest, I think we've said pretty much everything to say right now. At the very least, if we missed anything, let us forgot. Oh yeah, like I think there was one viewer question that we had. Maybe we should do that.
Oh, I think it was Sussman, right?
Yeah, it was Zali Soso Sussman that we had over here who asked if we could stop any celebrity from being killed, who would we save?
Ooh,
probably Chadwick Boseman.
Heath Ledger. He got taken away from us way too early. Because I know for a fact people are saying that, oh, like Joker was like the best like thing role that he ever had, like and that was the last role that he had. But like I wanted to see him like after Joker.
Yeah.
Because like
where would he have gone?
Like that was the role that makes you wonder, like, oh fuck, like this guy has amazing fucking potential, and that was honestly for me like seeing him play the Joker, like that was one of the greatest roles that I think I've seen ever been on screen ever, and I think he would have been fantastic. And another one would be James Gandolfini. I wanted to see more of him, and like his fucking son is playing him in the prequel movie, and I know for a fact that movie's gonna have like in memory of James Gandolfini in the beginning,
right?
Because like, I mean, he wouldn't have been in the prequel, obviously, because like it takes place way before like the whole events of the first season. But like, I wanted to see more. Like, there are plenty of movies that James Gandolfini's been in, and also Heath Ledger's been in that like we all know of, and like they're actually pretty great. But I would have loved to see them in 2021. That's the thing. Like, and I guess my answer kind of stems from the fact that like I would have loved to. I mean, if I ever met James Gandolfini, that would have been fucking great, or even Heath Ledger, sure. But it's like I wanted to see them like in more movies, I guess is what my answer stems from. Like I would have loved to see them in more shit, because they were fucking like literally they're still considered like one of the few greatest like actors like nowadays.
I agree. I agree, my friend. For me, that would be Chadwick Boseman, because I'm not black, obviously, but I fucking I felt for the African American community so hard when he died. I think Chadwick Boseman, I'm not gonna lie, I think he's the greatest actor of our generation. I'm not memeing when I say that. His range was absurd. The amount of characters that he covered and portrayed so accurately. The guy played fucking James Brown and learned how to screech like him. Come on. That's fucking talent. He could be scary on screen if he wanted to. 42 with Jackie Robinson, that movie was amazing. It's like, he was such a champion for so many young people, and the fact that like he was able to portray a black superhero, like I hope to do it. The fact that he was able to portray a black superhero like Black Panther, I don't think people realize how important that is for like young African Americans to have a hero that they can look up to and relate to that now also looks like them. In that sense, that kind of representation is huge. Representation does matter, and a lot of the times it's done so fucking Hollywood bullshit inauthentically, and it's awful, and it's written poorly. Like that girl who wrote that whole play about Danny Sexbang, Shit's not inspiring. Shit was garbage. But Black Panther, it's like that movie like that was so good and so huge for like young black youths, and the fact that we lost him at like the age of 43 due to the condition that he had.
Colon cancer, yeah.
It's just bullshit. It's just such bullshit. Like, the man was a champion, and he still had so much more good to do in this world. He was such an inspiration to so many people. And the fact that he was taken this soon, he just died at such a horrible time. I felt the same way when he died, and I felt for the African-American community the same way I felt for women and American women everywhere when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. That's another one. When like Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. When she died, and like while the election was coming up, I was like, we are fucked. Like, we are fucked now. Like, this is bad. And obviously different things happened, but that's another one that comes up on my radar right there, because obviously she did so much amazing things for women, broke so many barriers and whatnot. Like, I guess the ones that are coming to my mind are the ones that really did so much for the minority groups of this country. And the fact that, I mean, Ruth Bader Ginsburg wasn't taken too soon. I mean, you could say she was, but she was old as fuck. Chadwick Boseman was not. He was in his 40s. Yeah, that's a little bit different. So, God rest all their souls, man. Sandy,
taken way too soon.
Yeah, with the bust a nut, kill confirm. Fucking bullshit. I hate that shit. I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this tweet right now, because I'm not young enough. And I also just don't know, like, how to suck dick hard enough to be good at Twitter. Like, I'm not hive-minded enough to know how to phrase my tweets to actually make them funny enough to the masses, which is probably why I'm still nowhere in this life. So I'm thinking real hard as to how I'm going to phrase this, but I'll find a way. We are done. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the show. Wound up being all about Nick All-Stars. A lot of fun, a lot to be said about that game. Let us know your questions about this game in the comments. If you want anything else, if you even have a question in general,
or
if you have a question in general, like Dennis said,
please leave it down in the comments down there, and we'll answer it by the end of the episode. And guys, thank you so much again for being here, and please like, comment, and subscribe to David's channel. You can check us out on not Facebook, because fuck Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Spotify. I don't know. I had a bit of like an engine break.
Blackity black.
Square.
Spotify.
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh God.
Rest in peace, Chad. Rest in peace, everyone that we even listed here. But yeah, guys, you can check us out. We'll have our affiliates and our links down in the description. You can check us out there. And please leave us even a good review on Apple Podcasts, because that'll also help us go a long way with our podcast. And just saying this right now, SpongeBob will not be my main. My main will be... Wow, I like going through like the whole list of Nickelodeon characters that sounded funny. But
Plankton. Plankton in a mech suit, if he's going to fight in a mech suit because he's too small.
Sokka from Avatar The Last Airbender.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Boomerang actually. Gonna be OP, motherfucker.
Woo! Toph. My bad. I forget. There's a Smash caster who like pronounces it Toph, but he named it after Toph. It's weird. All right. So Any questions about Nick All-Stars? If you feel like we missed anything, I feel like we covered all the bases. But we're done. We're rambling here. My voice is shot anyway. I gotta go eat. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we very much appreciate your viewership. I'm gonna kiss you now. Mwah. There it is.
It's pretty gay, dog. I don't know.
You probably have the Delta variant now. You should probably go wash your face immediately.
Now wash your balls too, because David loves to be touchy in some areas.
There, Weezer. Good night, folks. Lights off.
Lights
off.